Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I've had a very stressful and disappointing morning, to say the least. And so, in these times, the only thing we can do is tend to our own garden. And so, that's what I'm doing. I don't believe in venting about these kind of things. I think that is logically just the wrong thing, because then you're repeating the stress, and so you're stressing other people out, and then you're re-stressing yourself out by re-talking about it. So no, I'm not holding it all in either. I've done plenty of screaming into the abyss and laughing at the absurdity of everything sometimes. Do you guys ever just want to pack up and run away? Or is that just me? I have my trip coming up in May, and there's like part of me today that just wanted to just go there already, but they're dealing with like 8 feet of snow right now, and I don't have any, so it's just 3 months away, and 3 months can either go slow or it can go fast. It will go slow if I'm miserable. It will go fast if I'm happy and enjoy my time. So I plan on being happy and enjoying my time. And I think just based on that, I was wondering if maybe that's why some people are miserable all the time, because it makes time go slow and they think they're going to prolong their life in that way. Maybe. That was a very boring Super Bowl. I'm sure you guys all know. I haven't been feeling great anyway. So for the past few days, I've done a lot of stuff just in the house, not making any public appearances, if you will. So I shampooed my whole house and couches and everything. I have company coming next weekend, so that was nice. And I was just doing housework while the game was on. And then oddly, I thought maybe the halftime show would be entertaining, but that was the one time I just fell asleep through the whole thing. Like right at the end of second quarter, fell asleep, woke up when it was over. I didn't hear great reviews about it, and I do know that type of music and that person in general, although I think he's very creative and very highly intelligent, tends to have like a divisive kind of music. And that's very popular. And that's fine. I just want more unity with things, I guess. That's what I enjoy. I didn't write anything down about what I was going to talk about today, because I just figured it would be a good time to bring in some hope. One of my most favorite things to think about is when I was in college and I joined a organization. I've always, as you guys know, I volunteer, and I've always kind of done that with different things. And while obviously when I was in school, even high school, all of the different ones, I was always part of an organization. It's just something that I enjoy. I think it's a good part of life. I think acts of service is important in life, and you got to give back. And especially if anytime you're starting, there are some of the places that I have volunteered for when I was in a dark place and feeling very depressed. And I happen to know through experience that will get you out of it. You focus on someone else, you're not going to be focusing on yourself anymore. It's as simple as that. So I got involved in this organization. I'm trying to get myself comfortable here. It was in my philosophy class, and you're in like auditorium, which, by the way, that was one of my favorite classes, because I mean, let's face it, it's kind of a bullshit artist class. Like if you are just doing the work and putting your attention and focus into it the best you can, you're going to get a good grade. Plus, I learned early on that if you make friends with the professors and go to their office hours, that always helps. And I had a bit of a flirtation, we'll just say, going on with that professor. Anyway, one day these people come in and they just start throwing condoms into the crowd, just tossing them up like, and then doing like almost some football passes of them, you know? And I thought that was the greatest thing. And I thought it was very hilarious. So I wanted to be a part of whatever that organization was. And it turned out that that organization was called Project Hope, standing for helping others through peer education. Helping others through peer education. And our goal of the organization was to hand out condoms. We had a display on campus where we demonstrated putting them on like a plastic banana as people are walking by and handing them out, as you can imagine. It was very, very hard to keep a straight face. The leader of it, he did it so seriously, was completely dry humor, and that just made it funnier. It did. And the thing of it was, as these things go, we're educating people about the dangers of binge drinking, the dangers of, we would hang up posters in all the bars, like, don't let anyone put anything in your drink. Meanwhile, we're all getting together and doing drugs, drinking, binge drinking, hoping people would put things in our drink. I'm not trying to make light of that. It's a serious thing. I was even involved. I was an intern at a news station once, and I got involved in reading about one of those cases. So it's not funny, but we definitely got together and did plenty of things. And that was one of the times where I did mushrooms, and we had heard that if you match the Pink Floyd album up with the Wizard of Oz, like it matches up somehow. So we did that. And that was my one memory of it. Cause I swear to you, right when the album has that song, money, that was right when it turned on the movie from black and white to color. And I distinctly remember that. Now, was my memory a little shady? Perhaps, but so now, needless to say, whenever I think of hope for this or hope for that, I automatically think, oh yeah, helping others through peer education. That's kind of what we're all doing. We're all peers trying to support each other and get through this in whatever way we can, right? Okay. Inhale. Exhale. I'm pretty much done with my cold, other than when I do any of those, like putting my head, any of the handstands, I can definitely feel it. I went to the gym yesterday, and I'm probably going to go today. I finally made the decision that when I start doing lives on TikTok, which my goal is to start tomorrow, finally well enough to do that. I had thought of all these, trying to think of all these ideas and everything, but I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to do it right in here. I'm going to just have the format be similar to this, and because I don't think anyone's even going to be watching it. And I'm going to do, like, I'll actually have the time to do yoga poses and stuff like that, which I had always intended for these videos to be like that, but I started to realize people don't want to watch a 45 minutes, 30 minutes, hour of that same thing all the time. But when it's live, that way, if no one's watching or asking a question, then I can do some of that. And it's what I know how to do. So it's going to be something I don't have to get all prepared for, write a script, do all this stuff that would just make me not want to do it. Let's be honest. I'm definitely at the point now where I have to do stuff in a way that's going to spark joy for me, or it's not going to get done. So, there. All right, inhale. Exhale. Remember, the only way to get a life is to bring the focus back into yourself. It's the universe, you. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Reach out to me, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much to my subscribers, and especially the people that make comments, and some of you that have been with me through this whole time. My heart is so with you, and I support you, and I just want to bring you guys all encouragement. Have a great day.